once more unto the breach. Hello, captains. Hope you're having a wonderful day out there. Guess what we've got this weekend? We have another special event, an event aimed at getting us multiple packs of marks for our reputation, as well as a special item. And this year, the item is a ground pet that is a combat pet. So if you are new to the game, you may not be aware, but there are certain pets that you can have on the ground that are combat pets, which means you can activate them in combat on ground scenarios, and they will fight along your side and do damage to the enemy. One of the, or a couple of the famous ones that have been in the game for a very long time now are the Hordas. There's a Crystal Horda and an Acid Horda, which do damage to enemies. And the special reward we're getting for this event this weekend is a dinosaur. Yes, a dinosaur that is bred to do combat and has, yes, freaking lasers attached to its head. So, that's what we're getting. And to get all of that, what you have to do is play Unto the Breach, which is the a shortened version of the attack on the Voth Citadel that you fly through and you do a whole bunch of things and you get to the core and you blow it up. It's really that simple. This is a shortened version of that run. It's based on an actual reputation or STF task force run, and this is a shortened version of that. So anyway, you want to go to you want to go to your reputation, you want to go to events, and you want to make sure that you have this selected. I already do. It's called Collect Unto the Breach Event Rewards. You need 14 Voth operative transmissions in order to get the special reward. And here's what I was talking about. It's a bioengineered Furiodon combat pet. It's a level 66 Furiodon combat pet. So if you do a lot of ground combat, this could aid you and do very well if you're very into the ground stuff. If you're not so much into the ground stuff, this may not be so useful to you, or it could just be like a vanity pet. I think you should be able to activate it on ESD just to show around to people. But obviously it won't go into combat unless you're in combat in ground missions. But anyway, that's what you need to do this. So the event is going on from when? Unto the Breach is from September 6th until September 27th. So that's when you have to do this, between now and September 27th at 1 p.m. So that's the time frame to get all your transmissions. Remember, the operative transmissions, you only get one every 20 hours. However, you can play the event like continually. I'm not sure if there's a cooldown or not. We're about to find out. I think there might be. If there is a cooldown, it's probably like 30 minutes. But otherwise, to get the operative transmissions, it's every 20 hours. So just keep that in mind. You want to do this once a day, and it'll take you, of course, 14 days to get your thingy. I have played this event before, of course. This is not a new event. This has been in the game for many, many, many years. They bring it around every now and then. And I have plenty of videos in the past showing this. So if you go to my YouTube channel and you select the search and you do the Breach event, you will see many videos covering this in the past, and really nothing has changed. I have done a ton of videos with different ships. I have done some montages with music, I have done some with commentary, and so forth. So there is a lot of content on my channel already for the Breach event. So if you want to go see older content, older runs of that pretty much are just the same because nothing's changed, go watch those videos. In today's video, what I'm going to demonstrate and show you is something you may not know about the Breach event, or you may know, And it's the fact that you can legally, and I say legally because in the past there was a back door, you could say, around the Voth Citadel ship where you could kind of squeeze through the shield and get to the point, the hatch you need to get to further the mission and complete it much quicker. Well, they closed that vulnerability, I guess you could say, in the shield on the Voth Citadel, so now you cannot do that. I guess maybe it's more of an exploit, although it's one that was obtainable by normal gameplay means. You didn't have to do any hacking or anything, nothing like that, of course. That's very, 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 very illegal stuff there. I'm talking legally. I mean, there was just basically a little hole you could punch your way through in the Voth shield, playing the actual mission the way you're supposed to play it. But they closed that, and so now you can't do that. However, that doesn't mean you cannot fast track the event here. There is a way to fast track the event that is not unethical, and it is basically skipping all of the stuff at the very beginning where you fly through the Voth ship, the Voth Citadel ship. You basically just don't fire on anything, and you just go as fast as you can to the very end and then work your way around to the hatch that you have to blow. That's pretty much it, and that is an ethically sound and legal way of fast tracking the mission that many will do. Now, what this does do is it bypasses the optionals, and there are a lot of people that do want the optionals in these STFs, so be wary of that. If somebody in your team says, hey, don't fast track this, I want the optionals, make sure you help them get those optionals. And that means, you know, taking down all of the integrity points and so forth. But if your team is okay with it and you want to fast track the mission, which I think a lot of people do, they just want to get their marked package and they want to get their Voth operative transmission, and they just want it over as quickly as possible. And so in that, you can definitely fast track it. Now again, I don't consider this to be an unethical move playing the mission, because it is part of the normal gameplay. It just is. It's just real simple. You just fly your ship right to the point you need to get to, instead of sitting there and fighting all the you know, turrets and stuff that are firing at you. So again though, make sure your team wants to do that, because if anybody in your team wants those optionals, you will ruin it for those people. Okay, I think the best way to do this, and that's what I'm going to show you in this video today, is with a cloaked ship. And so I'm going to use a cloaked ship today, and we're going to fast track the mission with a cloaked ship. I will also do another run after it with an uncloaked ship, just showing you that it can be done. Now, what's real important if you want to fast track this mission is to use a very fast and maneuverable ship. You want something that has a lot of engine power kind of abilities, evasive maneuver, emergency powered engines, a very fast full impulse. Those type of things will help you to get to the end a lot quicker, and that's what matters, is getting to the end, flying all the way through as fast as possible. There are things that will slow you down that you have to watch out for, like the plasma coming off the ship. You've got to avoid that. You've got to avoid being fired upon, because that will also put you into red alert mode, and then you won't be able to go very fast. And that's where you want your emergency powered engine or your evasive maneuver, is once you're in red alert mode. That way you can get past it and get back to where you can use full impulse. So that's what I'm going to show you today. And the first ship I'm going to show you in is the Kelvin Timeline Dreadnought. So this is a very large ship, not very maneuverable, but with its cloaking device, it is able to bypass a lot of the Voth ship a lot easier with the cloaking device. And that's what I'm going to show you today. So again, we are using the Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought, Tier 6 ship. I am on an engineering character. However, I do not have emergency powered engines. I'm simply going to be relying on the cloak to get me through the tough parts. But I'll show you how you can do that. And then the next ship I'm going to show you will not have a cloak, to show you that you can do it without a cloak. Okay, so first thing is we're going to queue up for a mission. Breach event, queue. Now, when this starts, I am going to mention and say in the chat, because this is the responsible thing to do, I'm going to say in the chat that I'm going to fast track this mission to the end. That alerts people that that's what I'm going to do. And then if anybody objects, then I'll say, okay, we'll do it the old-fashioned way.
The Voth Fortress ship.
Hey everyone, I'm fast tracking the mission, if that's okay. And if anybody objects, I won't do that. But if everybody's okay with it, then I will. And that's the responsible thing to do in these situations, because the people may want the optionals, but not everybody does. So I'm going to cloak. And seems that everyone's okay with it. So here I am cloaked. Now what you want to do is stay toward the top. And you want to avoid these plasma streams popping up here. Now when it comes to this part, it will slow down. This is where you want to hit. This is where you want to hit your evasive maneuver. Then we'll get full impulse again, and then we can continue. And then again, just avoid all the plasma streams. Now, see, these optionals is what I am avoiding right here. The first optional specifically. Assault exterior. That is what I'm avoiding. But basically, we just fly all the way to the end. Now we're going to come to another point here where it's going to slow me down. But if I can stay cloaked, I should be able to get full impulse. There we go, because I'm still cloaked. And now we continue. Again, avoid the discharge, avoid the plasma. See, everybody's still way far behind me, because they don't realize they can do this. Now all you got to do is swing it around. Continue. And what's going to happen is when we get to the hatch over here, it'll automatically progress the mission, and we'll get to the point where we can enter the Voth Citadel. And that's it. That's how you fast track the mission. Now we can take out this thing. There we go. And we bypassed all of that. And now we just do the interior part. And that's pretty much it. That's the fast tracking, is that little bit right there that we just did. Basically, you just fly through all the way to the hatch, blow it up, and now we do the inside part. Again, just make sure your team is okay with it, because if everybody is not okay with it, then you got a problem. And then it would be a bad thing to do. Okay, also make sure to save the ships. Okay. The hard part flying a big ship like this in this mission is the maneuverability really sucks. Don't shoot that! Oh man, you shot it. Yeah, don't shoot the ones with the question marks, by the way. Big no-no. Did we get all the ships? We rescued 3. I think that's it. Yeah, flying a gigantic ship like this in the Voth Citadel, the maneuverability sucks. But even with a low maneuverability, you see how it is possible to get through there. I should save my intelligence team for when I hit the core. That'll come in handy so it doesn't like teleport me around everywhere. I hate that. Alright, let's take this thing out. There we go. Now we are at the end of the mission already. Very quickly, we are at the end. Try to avoid these beams because they will decloak me. Got a little too much momentum there. Oops. Override subsystem safeties. Give it all she's got, Captain. Torpedo barrage thingy. Here's a new one I've been testing. Energy weapons, surgical strike. Ah, crap, it teleported me. I didn't even get to use my surgical strikes. Okay, I don't know where I'm at. I think this is the wrong one. Yep, that was the wrong one. I hate it when it teleports you because you get all turned around and it's hard to find out where the exit is when you're all turned around. And there we go, the mission is done very quickly. Mission complete, and we fast-tracked it, and everyone was happy, and we get our rewards. And that is how the cloaking device helps you, if you have a cloak on a ship, getting through the Citadel. Because it allows you to go into...
Excellent work!
I need...
Your efforts have
You know what I need?
deprived the
I
Voth
need
of a
gamma.
valuable
I don't even
asset.
have gamma on here yet. Stupid. That is how you fast-track the mission. Again, though, make sure your team is okay with it. Very, very, very important. I mean, if your team is not okay with it and they want to do the optionals, then you would just ruin it for them. So you don't want to do that. If anybody wants the optional, definitely help them get it because it's a team event. But if everyone's okay with the fast tracking, you know, and you just want to get it done to get your marks and your operative thingy, then go for it. That's the way to do it. It is ethical, and it is just the normal gameplay of the mission. There's nothing game-breaking there. You're not having to do any exploits or any vulnerabilities. You're not having to do anything, quote, illegal in the mission. You're not doing anything wrong by playing the mission the way it's meant to be played. So just keep that in mind. Just make sure your team's okay with that. And that's how you do that. A lot of people don't know that you can do that, especially if you're new to this event. Or new to the game like some people there were, you would not know that you could do that. So that's with a cloak. Now, can it be done without a cloak? Absolutely. Can it be done in a slow ship without a cloak? Absolutely. It just takes longer. I'm going to switch to another character now, and we're going to do it on another character. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Who can do this that doesn't have a cloak, but it's also not a really, really, really fast ship? Let's see. I guess I'll just use my main character for right now. We'll do, I may do 3 runs of this, actually, in this video. I'm going to do the Doctor, and he's got a Vanguard science ship, or they call it Spearhead, or whatever it's called now. They've changed the name on it. What's it called now? It's called the Spearhead. So this is the Science Spearhead, otherwise known as the Discovery. I do not have a cloak on this ship, obviously. I do not have any other special maneuverability in terms of emergency power to engines or anything. So this will be a sort of a slow ship, but this will show you that even in a slow ship without a cloak, you can do it. So let's do it again. Join queue and go. Accept. Again, I will make sure in chat that team is okay with fast tracking the mission. And if they are, then I will do that. If they're not, then I'll have to play it and help them do the optionals, and then record another video. Again, I'll cut it and make another video. But we'll see what happens. It's just a quick way, because I know everybody wants to play this event. Everybody wants those mark packages, and you want your operative thingy, but you want to do it quickly. You don't want to spend a lot of time
there. The Voth Fortress ship.
I'm going to fast track this mission if that's okay. Team. Of course, no cloak here. No other maneuverability. All I have is evasive maneuvers. So, cool. So I've got nothing here to really protect me if I get into a red alert situation. There's nothing here for me to like get out of that, which will take a little bit of time, but I'll do. Oh, wait a minute, I do have something. Ooh, I do have emergency power to engines. Sorry, I didn't know I had that. Well, okay, this will allow me to show you how you can use it if you need to. Obviously, if you don't have it, you don't have it. If you do, you do. But anyway, here's without a cloak. We'll just wing it. We'll see what happens. And see, my ship's not very fast. I'm not moving very full impulse right here. I'm not moving very fast. The real important part is just to pass all these plasma things without running into them. Because that slows you the crap down. Now, it'll automatically slow you down when you get to this first node thing here. That's where you want to hit your evasive maneuver. Or emergency power to engines if you have it, like that. And that's where, this is where, see, I'm in red alert now, so I can't go to full impulse. He's beating me. See, somebody actually may beat you to it if you're not fast enough. Because I'm in red alert mode, I can't go to full impulse. There we go. So yeah, if somebody's got a faster ship than you, they may beat you to it. So I might not even get there in time, which is okay. It's still... I mean, that's the whole point. The fastest person needs to get there. Whoever's got the fastest ship needs to get to the end point. It's just these darn nodes right here slow you down. I'm going to do a rock and roll. And a that, and a that. Try to get out of there as quickly as possible. That's the whole point. Try to get out of those situations. See, this guy, look at him, he's way out there. He's going to beat me to it, so. The person with the fastest ship, that's what you need. I think I will do another run, and I'll show it to you in a real fast ship. And I got stuck right there. And I hit the plasma explosion thing, and now I'm slowed down and crawling. Yeah, that guy's going to beat me there, so this person's going to activate it for us instead of me. All you have to do is fly there. It's just that easy. You just fly there. You don't have to do anything special. So once he gets there, it'll activate. Here we go. And there it is. That's it. And now we just play the mission as normal. So, yeah, that's a pretty good method for getting through this quickly, because those that want to grind out marks, that's going to be the way you want to play it. Otherwise, it just takes a really long time. I mean, you know, people just want to get in and get out these days. I'm going to swing over here to the right, actually, and make sure I rescue this ship over here. I usually do that in my runs. I didn't do it in the last run. You know what? I am not geared up on this ship. It's not where I want it. Syndrus. There we go. Save the ship. Let's see, we've got one ship still left to save. Let's get over there as quickly as possible. Okay, all 3 ships saved. Good. That's the only optional that I really like keeping, is that one. Get the repair ship. There we go. Nope, got a question mark. Do not shoot, do not shoot. Ah, you shot. What are you? You're a gunboat? A Jem'Hadar gunboat. One of his ships. That's what happens with pets sometimes, is obviously they will, if you've got it set on attack everything, they will attack everything. Open sesame. Close sesame. Should be this one, but of course watch it not be. Nope, it is. Alright, there we go. Now on to the core. Yeah, this mission, it really helps to have a lot of maneuverability options. Because it's a big ship. I like to fly down. Usually, I've done this really good in the past, but I'm not doing so good right now. If you fly down here, you can kind of avoid the beams, but now I'm not doing such a good job of that. Alright, here we go. I always go toward the wrong one, don't I? That's the wrong one. That's the right one. It's always under the door you come in. I keep forgetting that. It's under the door you come in. But we're going to get out in plenty of time. Plenty of time. Ta-da! We have done it again. Let's see what the cooldown is on this too once we finish it. There we go. Again, they do not have the new Gamma reputation. Gamma Task Force. They don't have the Gamma Task Force in the Choice Mark package here. They didn't have it on the Crystalline Cataclysm event either, and that's what I want. That's Task Force Omega.
Excellent work! Your efforts have deprived
Romulus,
the Voth
Lucara,
of a
Dyson,
valuable asset.
8472, Delta, Iconian, Terran, Temporal, Lucari, Competitive. They don't have the one I want. The one I want is the Gamma. Okay, Voth operative transmission. Ta-da! And then what's the cooldown on this? Cooldown, 30 minutes, I was right. So 30-minute cooldown each time, but you can keep replaying it all day long. You just only get one operative transmission once every 20 hours. Yes, okay, so there we go, another one in the bag. Now let's do it one more time just for the fun of it, and let's do it on a fast ship. Let's see, what fast ships do I have? I guess really the only fast ship I have is maybe you? And this is not a complete build, so do not judge me on this, but this is a terrible build that I have right now. Or not terrible, but it's not the best build. I don't think it's complete. What are you? You're a Breen Plesh Trawl Heavy Raider. Oh, it's a Heavy Raider. Okay, Raiders are pretty fast. Oh, it's damaged. Well, let's go take care of that. And I'm not sure what my build is on this, but we're about to find out together. I literally have not played on this ship in a long time. I'm going to do a review in the future. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Alright, take care of that. Let's queue up. Accept, go, Mr. Gadget. What am I running on this thing? I have Delphic anti-protons, huh? And Iconian. Okay. It's not a terrible build. It's actually pretty good. And all the masteries are maxed out. Good. Do I have traits on the ship? Yes. Am I using anything that's fast? Yeah, I think I've got pedal to the metal. Got some things here. I should have Thrill Seeker, I think. I got momentum. Yeah, I got some fast things on the ship, so that'll be good. Some traits that make me a little faster on the ship. So this will be a good representation of a fast ship,
The Voth Fortress ship is...
Yeah. Hello all. Hello call. Hello all. I'm going to fast track this run if that's okay. Doing the responsible thing. There's my Breen Raider. Let's see what I got. I got evasive maneuvers. I've got engine capacitor, so that's going to help. Of course, it's got a long cooldown time, though. Oh yeah, I've got attack pattern alpha, so that's going to help right there. So that's cool. Yeah, I got enough here to keep me going. And nobody said no, so I'm going to assume that it's okay. Again, I don't have a cloaking device, of course, but I should be flying pretty fast. I like to stay high here, that way you have a less chance of getting, like, you know, hit. Okay, regained momentum. Yeah, nobody said don't, so I'm going to. In fact, I think I got one person. No, that's me. I thought I had one person following me, but that is me. No, I do have somebody following me. Yeah, I got Nomria following me here. Hit the engine capacitor and the alpha. Ah, see, they pulled through that a little quicker than me, but crap. I'm taking damage. There we go. Now we shot forward. Crap, look at the damage I'm taking. Holy moly. Got to heal up just from all that. Somebody died. Uh-oh. This is a raider, so I got to be careful. That's me in. There we go, and I regained momentum again real quick. Speedy Gonzalez. Really does help to have a fast ship to get through that. Nope. Almost missed my turn. Missed my exit. Do some damage, huh? I did not mean to open the power relays. I meant to send help. Let's go save the other ships. Crap. Somebody shot the thingy. What does this do? Vulnerability assessment suite. I don't know what it does, but I'm trying it. Send help, send help. Did not mean to open the power relay. Keep doing that. Yes. I did all of that by myself. One thing I love about this ship is it's powerful. It is powerful. It's just real fragile. Get out of there. Attack run! And I'm dead. Ah, that was fun though. Did an attack run. And died. And core. Man, we almost killed that core just with one shot. I love how I'm just swinging all over the place. It's a maneuverable ship. Way different than that dreadnought. I think we did destroy it just now. That's neat. I feel like I'm doing all the work here. Ah, crap. I'm gonna die, alright. Calling in all the shots. Wow, that thing went down fast. Ah, crap. Going into the wall. And that's how you do that. Another breach event. Another one done. That was very fun. Well, I think that was a good demonstration. 3 runs of the Unto the Breach. And there you go. That takes care of that. Let's get our marked package reward. What do I need on this character? I need a lot of things. I need Lucari. I got not much of.
Excellent
let's do some
work.
Lucari.
Your efforts have deprived the Voth of a valuable
Got to do that
asset.
reputation. Okay, so there you go. That is Unto the Breach event. 3 different runs, 3 different styles of ship. One very big, not maneuverable, had a cloaking device. One kind of medium-sized, a little slower, no cloaking device. And one that had a really fast maneuverability. And that should give you a good example of how to do Unto the Breach, number 1. So now you know how to play it. Number 2 shows you how you can fast track it to get it done quicker. Totally legal, totally okay, totally ethical, as long as you ask your teammates, because if they're not okay with it, then it would be wrong. But if they're okay with it, cool, go for it. And there you go. Don't know what else to say there. I hope you all have fun playing. Let me know what you think of this event and the reward, that unique Furidin thingy. Literally a dinosaur with lasers attached to its head. Anti-proton lasers. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.